Hey everybody, really looking forward to YouthQuest coming up. It's going to be a really cool time. It's going to be like the fifth one I think I've been to in all the years. So really looking forward to it and excited. There's 8 of us going, but it's not a bad thing. It'll be fun to go on the bus and go out on the out trips and hotel together and meet lots of new people. Just wanted to go over a couple quick things with you guys, just to keep you updated with what's happening. The documents that are needed are a little bit annoying, but it's just necessary to make sure the things at the border are they go through well. So the first thing, I'll attach these two things on the message. There's a PDF of a bus waiver, so that's just signing off. There's two actually. There's a bus waiver and a parent's travel document. So both of those are just legal documents, more or less saying that at the border, we've gone through all the steps of making sure that these people are allowed to come. I think one's for border stuff and one's for actual YouthQuest people. So if you don't mind filling those out, and they have to be with us on the day that we leave, otherwise we could get stopped at the border and turned around. So that's very important. If you can't get that done, you can show up an hour early and I could print out some and you could fill them out on the spot. You have to also have your passport, or in anybody's case, if you don't have a passport, bring your birth certificate. But please bring those, obviously. The proof of travel insurance is, I think that's an absolute need as well from the conference. The people saying we have to have that. And you have to, some people have asked me about this, we need to have your passport number sent to me. If you can text it to me, I think most people have it in, but I need it absolutely, because we have to make up a master form that is all printed out and ready at like 8 a.m. December 27th morning. So if you can get that to me, if you have it already, I absolutely need that. Whether you're an adult or not, please get that to me. December 27th, 8 a.m., the bus is leaving Waynfleet Brethren in Christ Church. So if you want to get a good seat, we're picking up people in, well, the bus is picking up people in Waterloo to begin with, and then driving down here. So I'm going to try and be there at least by maybe like 7:30ish or something in the morning. I'm actually sleeping at a person's house not too far from Waynfleet Church that night, as I'll be traveling a lot that day. So but be there as soon as you can to potentially get a good spot on the bus, because the spot you get could be potentially the one you'll have for the next 12 hours. So we'll be leaving at 8 a.m. sharp from Waynfleet BIC. The coach bus is coming from Waterloo, like I said. We will arrive late evening in Washington. And I talked to another youth pastor, and he said to me to make sure you have, this is what he's told his students, to make sure you have money with you for stopping and getting meals on the way. So we might stop at a rest station or something. So I don't know how much food they'll allow you to take across the border. So maybe just don't even be prepared for them not to let us take any of it. So just bring money for travel. Bring food if you want, but be prepared for them to take it from us at the border. That's what I'll probably be doing anyway. December 30th, we'll arrive back late in the evening, depending on travel. Could be between 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. I'll text you guys or get in contact or tell your children to be in contact with you as soon as we can. Bring American money for meals that are needed. So I think if you bring $40, that should be plenty. And if worst comes to worst, I can help out with whatever's needed. If there's any like precious travel documents or birth certificates, passports that you don't want to lose, you can give them to me and I'll take the responsibility of them. So just let that be known. I can hold on to anything that maybe you don't trust your child with or whatever. And we will be outside walking around a little bit while in Washington. I think 2 years ago or 4 years ago when we were in Washington or whatever it was like 15 degrees Celsius, so fairly warm. But just take a look ahead on the weather. There's nothing worse than your trip being ruined because you're cold the entire time. And it is a fun city to walk around and see stuff in. So I think that's it. I don't want to make this video any longer than possible. I'll type out as much of this info as I can too, but I just know people would sometimes rather be spoken to than read a bunch of information. So if you have questions, I'm going to be at home for Christmas for a day and a half, so I'll get around to them eventually, but just wanted to let you guys know about that stuff, and I'm very excited. Man, like YouthQuest is a blast for making memories and meeting new people. And heck, one day, say you're in California and you're like, hey, I made some friends from YouthQuest. So it's always fun to reconnect with people, and yeah, it should be a blast. So let me know if you need anything or I can help, and I'll attach these travel documents. And please, please, please follow up with those. Thanks, have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys soon.